Final bit here is about you leaving a positive trace on the world. So I, on a daily basis, check what's going on with our Google Analytics, and I'm looking at what are people clicking on to land on our website, and the number of times people have clicked on something. You know, we had one yesterday, it was like 6 or 7 people had clicked on a post that I posted back in 2017. And I don't know why we had 6 yesterday, I just know that we did. It could be that it came up on some search engine optimization. It could be that it came up on something that we put out on social media. I have no idea. And it's not my job to analyze that and understand why that is. It's just my job to understand that stuff happens, right? People are still watching my videos from 8 years ago. The first video I did was like 12 years ago. People are still watching it. I have no idea what the motivation is. I don't care what the motivation is, but it gets attention. It builds consistency. Anyone who's been doing videos for the last 12 years is fairly consistent, I would say. Someone you can do business with because of the level of consistency. And so this is the key, but also leaving a positive trace, which means making people feel good. Maybe inviting them to think about a certain thing in a different way. Maybe you can be the beacon of light that shines in the foggy night that people can head towards as a compass for positivity and inspiration and motivation. If that's going to be your thing, then go for that. Or it could be you're the beacon of light because you show people how to do stuff. You're showing people how to go live. And actually, that's not what I do. Mine is more about being the beacon of light of inspiration and motivation because I'm just like you. I'm just an everyman person. You know, I'm just like you. I've just made some different life choices about moving to Spain. I made some different life choices about investing in property, which turned out really good. And I made some different life choices on running a digital marketing business and all the personal development stuff and all of that kind of thing. But number one for me is about leaving a positive trace so that if I, for whatever reason, am gone from this planet, people can still access that content and they can still watch it and get inspiration and motivation from it, even though I'm not around. Like, you look at some of the people that are not with us anymore. Like, I don't know, who just died recently? Lots of people just died recently, but I'm trying to think of somebody like a pop star. Like, why can't I think of any pop stars? Let's say I can't use him. I was going to use an inappropriate pop star then. The king of pop. No, thank you. But you know what I mean, right? This is about people who've passed on. Why can't I think of anybody? Goodness me. I'm really struggling. Someone who's passed. Dirk Bogarde, right? Do people still watch Dirk Bogarde movies from the 1940s and the 1950s? I can't think of anyone more recent. Yeah, of course we do. Somebody still does. You know, a black and white war movie on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, that's the sort of stuff I grew up with me grandma and my granddad and then my dad, you know? So some people still probably watch that. Probably my dad. But he left, I mean, I'm assuming he left a positive, like we don't know, do we? All this stuff comes out after people have gone. It's really hard picking people to use as a positive aspirational figure from history. It turns out later on that they did all this stuff that they shouldn't have been doing. So, but look, this is about you leaving a positive trace, being the beacon of optimism for people. And when you're going through tough times and you're talking about going through a tough time and how you manage to resolve that, there's loads of people watching that because they're also going through tough times. I would say more people are going through tough times and more people are going through good times. So if you can be, like, it doesn't feel like it, does it, by the way? Because on social media, everyone's amazing. Everyone's life is truly worth living. The best life ever. It's bollocks. like 80% of people are struggling. And the 20% are happy. And there's a difference between happy and struggling, by the way. Maybe people who are struggling are also happy. Okay. But financially, most people are struggling than most people are doing really well and can just, you know what, let's go on holiday today. Let's just book a flight and go away for 2 weeks. Like, who can do that? Nobody, right? Very few people can actually do that. And so your job should be to leave a positive trace. If you don't know what to go live about and you're struggling what to talk about in your podcasts or your lives or your videos or whatever that happens to be, then you should be thinking about just being the positive beacon of inspiration to lead people forward. Anyway, look, hope that's useful. We've got an awesome video that we're just editing, so I'm going to go finish that. You'll see what I mean when it comes out. In the meantime, have yourselves a wicked day, and we'll speak to you soon. My name's Dan Latto. Have a good one. Take care.